You, Meek. I have a little helper today. Yay, helper. Shout out to my helper. You my helper, right? Yes. That's the energy. All right. So, Shemikas and Jezebel's and somebody else monthly expenses were $3,000. Right? I forgot who the other person was, Just Living. So their expenses were between $3,000 and $3,700. So we're just gonna go with Shemika's expense because her monthly expenses are $3,700. So what I'm gonna do right now is show her how she's gonna take her $3,700 expense for the year, which is $44,000 for the year, and how she's gonna create a passive income. Right? I'm gonna show her now how to create a passive income so she can now use this income to pay for her living expenses, okay? So if you're just tuning in, that's what we're talking about right now. If you're new, let us know so we can show you some love and welcome you to the Zillionaire Tribe. You know, we about that money over here, okay? And we learning, and we stay learners, right? So we can stay growing. All right, so here it is. Let me turn this around. So... let me see. All right, so maybe I'm gonna try to make this easy. I'm gonna make it easy for everybody. All right, so Shamika, right? 700 in bills, okay? That works out to be $44,400 a year. All right. Now, we have a class on Sunday that's going to teach everybody from when they so everybody on Sunday will eventually, if not Sunday, eventually they will learn how to do business with something called a 360 photo booth. Okay? Anybody ever seen those 360 photo booths? Anybody ever see the 360 photo booth? You know what it says? You could just really just come back here and just open it like that a little bit for them. Okay? Make it comfortable. Anybody ever seen a 360? If you've seen a 360 before, put 360 in the chat. If you've seen a 360 photo booth, put 360 in the chat. So that's perfect. So I am queen. How much do you rent your 360 for? How much do you rent your 360 for? I am queen. How much are you renting your 360 for? Is that 369?
360.
So are you renting for 360? And if you're renting it for 360, how long are you renting it for 360? How long are you renting it for? I mean, because you were very boisterous and, you know. Everybody put 360 in the chat if you've ever seen a 360 before. So, I don't know, sis, are you talking or you want everybody to follow you or what? What's up? You finished? You want shine or you don't? Like, what's up? You commented, so I'm just trying to figure out where we at right now. Okay? All right, so... wait, I think you need to, nope, Brie, I think you need to pull it, wait, let me pull this over. The 360 photo booth, right? No, I'm asking you how many hours. You can go. I'm asking you how many hours. No, I was asking you how many hours. It's 360 for how many hours? I'm in Los Angeles. A 360 is 600 for 3 hours. Okay, so Okay. All right. So that's in LA. All right. So on the East Coast, what is that? Nike Shauna. On the East Coast, so let's just write that down first, right? So she said how much? She said 600 for how many hours, Bree? 3, right?
Yeah.
So she said 600 for 3 hours. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right. So does anybody else have any more data on how much 360s are going for? I'm sorry. We need this. Here you go. You gotta find another place. Does anybody have any other data on how much 360s are going for? Where's that? Anybody have any idea how much they're being rented for? Well, we have an idea. Wow. Oh, in Miami it's 500. Okay. In Miami it's 500 for 2 hours. Okay, so this is LA. This is MIA. I see ya. What is Pepper? Sorry, I didn't. Not mine. Go ahead.
It say 300 in Miami.
How much is that?
3 hours.
3 hours. Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I've seen in my city, I've seen 500 for 2 hours. Primarily in PHL. Okay? Where they at? You could just gave it to me. Give it to him. You're there right now. But I don't want you to keep walking back and forth across the screen. Right, 200 plus the hour. Okay, so even if we visit that, right, 200 an hour. Okay, I seen somebody in Texas. They charge 600 for 2 hours. That's in Texas. All right. So if you don't know, is there anybody who does not know what a 360 photo booth is? No. So it depends on who you purchase it with, because our clients, we give them the software for free. So that depends on who you purchase it with. So that doesn't apply to everybody in every situation. Okay. So is there anybody who does not know what it is, so I can show you a picture before I continue to help Shamika talk about how we're gonna help her replace her monthly bills, and showing her how she can do that from the 360. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you what a 360 is. Okay. You gotta just hold it right there, because they can still see the board. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. This is 360. That's a 360. It spins around. So this one is being put together. It actually goes around. It takes pictures. People really enjoy these pieces at parties, weddings, all types of events. Okay. So now, do we have an understanding of what a 360 is? Everybody, if there's somebody who doesn't, this is what a 360 is. So what people are doing, people are purchasing and renting these, right? So the people who are in our class on Sunday, we're actually, when they purchase their machine through us, we are actually helping them because we don't want them to pay for software. So we are basically covering the software expense for them because they are purchasing from us, but more importantly because they're a student of ours. But then some people will get 6 months free. So you enter in it. So we have a lot of giveaways for Sunday's class. So I'm going to stop this share now. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm going to stop sharing now and get back to the nitty gritty, right? All right. So 360 photo booth, right? So our sister, Isaac, you get her? Our sister is paying every month. She's paying $3,700 in bills. Okay? So that's every month. So for a year, her expenses are $44,400. All right. I'm going to go over to cover this a little bit tonight, but also on Sunday, I'm going to get a little bit more in depth about, everything that you need to do in order to make sure that your 360 is getting rented, right? How you rent it, what you do, all the little ins and outs that people don't really discuss when they're getting money, right? People don't have time to slow down and say, oh, this is how you make money with the 360 photo booth, right? So I'm going to go with, I know people are charging $600, but I'm going to stay within $500 to $500 range, right? All right. So we know that the times, we know that the times, so me, in order for you to cover this expense, how many hours would you have had to work in order to pay for this? How many hours did you work to pay for $3,700? Or to make $3,700? How many hours are you working to make $3,700 at your job? $55 hours a week. And you make $3,700 a month, right, Meek? Is that right? So 55 hours a week, right? Let's do the math, y'all. See, this is what community does, right? Community says, all right, our sister is really struggling, so let's see how we can help her increase or take some load off of her. 55 hours a week times 4, right? So that's 220 hours a month for her to earn $3,700 a month. So let's just say we want to just take half of this. We want to divide 2 into 220. Now that becomes what? 110. If we rent our 360 110 times 500, how much do we have? 110 times 500 is how much do we have? Okay, that's her monthly bills. Anyway, right, still, 110 times 500, Meek, that's 55,000. That's 55,000. So, when we talk about 110 times, sis, some people, right, and this is at 2 hours. Some parties may have it for 4 hours or 6 hours, right? And so that means that this number breaks down even more. It breaks down even more in order for you to get to your goal. Are you following me? Are you following me? So on Sunday's class, guys, is so important because I know we talk about real estate. We talk about a lot of things that are, honestly, the money is bigger money, but let's stop for a second and let's make the goal easier for people to get out of financial bondage, right? See, the problem with people's credit being jacked up, your credit didn't get messed up because you were a poor person or no one ever educated you. I mean, partly, right? But the other part that people never talk about is, why don't we help people make more money? If we help people make more money, then we can change the dynamic of how our culture is going, right? We can change the dynamic of what our families are doing, and are we saving our kids, and so many things we can change in our own families if we help people understand how to stream. So my job, my calling, who I am, I help people start business. I help people create passive income. My blessing is helping you guys know that I can show you step by step how you can make an investment that can pay off for you and your family. That's what I do, right? I'm the person that says, oh, hey, sis, you missing some money right here. Oh, hey, bro, did you ever think about this? Why don't you think about this? That's who I am, right? And so it's so funny because tonight one of my sisters said, you know, some people, they doors stay closed because they don't share. They doors stay locked because every time they make it and they win, they don't share with the people to help other people win too. So, I mean, people feel like it's decent to just be on Instagram flossing and bossing, but it's like, no, it's decent when you help other people make it too, right? Anybody feel that energy? Do anybody feel like, oh no, this is the move? The move is, okay, I see that this is a cash cow. It's a cash cow, right? Why would I not tell people about that? Why would I not? Why? Right? It would be so selfish of me not to share. So what I'm doing is on this Sunday, right? On this Sunday, we are having a class, right? So it means that if somebody only has $97, you can get in class. If you got $297 for the VIP session, you can get in class. But we're talking about a few things that you got to know, right? Anybody interested in learning what we're going to talk about on Sunday? And everybody that buys a ticket, you have an opportunity to win one of the 3 prizes, right? Right, so that's an amazing question. Styled by MBM says, what happens when the market is oversaturated? What happens when a market is oversaturated? What happens? Right? What happens? So I'm glad you asked that question, because what it shows me is wait. Oh, the microphone is covered. Okay. Wait, I said, do you want her to switch?
Yeah.
I said, come on, come switch. But is she hungry?
I'm just trying to change it.
Oh, she's changing her. All right. All right. Somebody said if everybody has them, it may be more difficult. It may be more difficult. You changing it now or you finished? Oh, all right. Somebody says if everybody has them, it may be more difficult to rent them. Okay. Right now, 360s are super popping. It's a super popping thing, and everybody is getting into them. Right. So I want to ask you a question. Styled by DM. And one thing about me, I'm gonna get on you. Okay. I'm going to get on you. So you got to be ready for that. When you start talking like this kind of talk on my lives, you got to be open to whatever I'm going to give to you. All right? That's part of being grown, right? See, number one, before you start any business, you got to have your thinking together. You got to have your thinking together. Let's get our thinking together. This right here determines if you are successful or not. I'm going to start right there. Who feel that? That's the energy. No, that's the energy. That's the energy. That's the energy. Do you actually think one person it depends on how small your thinking is. Right? Your thinking or your brain could be this small. So absolutely, you won't be saying, oh, this person or that person or that person, and that's going to cause weakness in the mind of an individual whose brain is like that. But when you got a person whose brain is like this, and they see other people buying them, and they see other people doing it and doing their thing, the smart individual says, oh, I'm going to get another one. Because if the market is going crazy, why would you stop? If the market is winning, this is business. This is business. It's a season for everything. But it don't mean I'm so weak with my little thinking that I'm so scared that the season may be over, even if I made $500,000. Even if I made $1 million, I don't want to see my million. I'm going to see the fact that everybody else is eating off of them. Only the slow person thinks like that, okay? So don't be slow. And don't be around individuals who's slow and whose brain is like this. If your brain is like that, I'm going to challenge you today to come on over to the Zillionaire family and get like this. All right? That's the energy. There is no other energy. We're winners. We're winners. We winners. We don't even acknowledge losers. We don't even know you. You don't even belong around us. And that's exactly why from Sunday's group, they want to have their own private what? Facebook group. Right? Because why? When they get started in the business, they want to have people that they can talk to. People they can get ideas from. We want to drop things in a group form that they want to learn about. I mean, this is the energy. There is no other energy. So if you invest your time, right, and you only earn $500,000, or you only earn $1 million, or you only earn $250,000, or you only earn $100,000, who has won? Who's the winner and who's the loser? You gonna have a winner and you gonna have a loser. The only person that wins is the person who moved when they saw opportunity. The loser is the person that passes over opportunity repeatedly. This person is what we consider poor. You're not poor because of the cash you have or you don't have a lot of line of credits, right? You poor because of how you think. That's what makes you poor. You understand what I'm saying? So the sooner you listen, the sooner, right, you get around the right people, the sooner you're able, not just you though, it's other people who got that kind of thinking too that might be in here who just don't talk. But the sooner you change your environment, the sooner those fruits will start flowing to you. So when you think like that gotta tell you, I gotta get in the wash. I gotta get into the wash. In the wash cycle, there are things that's gonna come off of you, and there are new things that are gonna be embedded into you, like cleanliness, smelling good, right? Different washes breed different things, right? So you gotta understand, you always have to be in the space of being a student, and you always have to be ready to move when opportunity presents itself. That is what the winners do. That is what the bosses do. That is what multimillionaires do. Do you actually think a millionaire says, oh, I'm a millionaire, he's a millionaire, and you know what? If he's doing it, I'm not going to do it, because no, they think I'm going to go get it, go get yours, and I'm going to get mine. That's the energy. That's the energy. I mean, we don't, no, so the thing is, right? So you don't need to defend this mindset. I don't want you to do that, right? You don't even got to defend you having a poor mindset before I broke this down. I don't want you to do that. I just want you to embrace what I'm telling you. So you can move from being poor and having a small mindset to having a big mindset, and then being in our private Facebook group with other people who also have big mindsets, because you never know what relationships can bring for you tomorrow, right? Because guess what? The people that's in this group are not the people who was with you when you was right here. When you was right here, these friends is different than the friends that's going to be right here. The only way you get here with these individuals is removing yourself and getting into new environments. Okay? That's the energy. So back to Meek. Meek, did you understand that? Was that good enough for you? Anybody got any questions? Like, or styled by MDM did? Because the reality is you're not the only person who thinks like that. You were just brave enough to say something. Right? And I appreciate that. But I'm glad you said something because I have an opportunity to educate. Right? I'm here to help. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to show you that you have a choice. You have a choice in how you think. You have a choice in who you want to become. You have a choice. You don't have to settle. All right? Anybody else got any questions about the 360? Right? A cash cow. A cash cow. Right? And so the thing what I love about the 360 is, one of the things I love about it, and we're going to talk about on Sunday, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. One thing we're going to talk about on Sunday, right? Well, not one thing. I'm going to give you a breakdown of a few things we're going to cover in Sunday's class. Would y'all like to see that? Does anybody want to see the breakdown? Anybody? Anybody want to see Sunday class breakdown? Yes? No?
They say yes.
They say yes. How many yeses I got? Do me a favor and share my live with 10 people while I pull out the breakdown on y'all. Share my live with 10 people and then comment done while I pull out the breakdown. Oh, yeah.
Somebody said it's Sunday class booked.
You gotta text that number. Text 360 to 741, please, 21 to be added to the list. 74121 to be added to the list. The link will be live in about 48 hours, but I'm doing these lives to get everybody who's interested. When you text that number, we have your phone number. You're gonna get the link sent right to your phone, and you have a certain amount of time to buy your tickets. Right? Classes start at what? $97, and we have VIP is $297. Okay, and we have other specials we're gonna talk about inside the class. Not here. I ain't gonna give y'all everything because come on. All right. So one of the things that we're gonna talk about that's gonna make this passive, because y'all know us, y'all know our folks, right? We don't want to do nothing, right? So the first thing is staffing. I want to talk to you guys about staffing, right? We found some amazing staff, and I want to share that with you on Sunday, right? I'm going to talk to you about energy of staffing. I'm going to talk to you about where you find them. I'm going to just give you some insights of where you're going to find your staffing, and I'm so excited to share that with you. Okay? Another thing I want to talk about is ordering your machines. We're going to cover ordering machines, right? You do not have to order machines through us. You can order machines through anybody, but there's some things that we want to educate you about when you do order, okay? The third thing we want to cover is what? Pricing, right? We want to cover pricing, right? I want to tell y'all, the holidays are coming. Holidays are coming, okay? Everybody's going to want the 360s in the house. Forget event spaces. They going to want the 360 in the homes for holidays. All right? They want these 360s in the house. If you only have one, you got one 360 on Christmas or New Year's Eve. What you going to do? Because I'm trying to tell you right now, they will be running these joints for the holidays. Okay? I seen somebody page, I'm going to show you on Sunday. Yo, this lady, she said, oh no, holiday time, it's $100 more. She said, holiday season, the prices go up. It don't go down.
Here, I think let's switch.
Yeah, because she's not happy right now.
Go ahead, Asia. I got it. Go ahead. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Come on. Thanks. Move. All right, hold it just like this. Hold it. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get the phone together. All right. So, number 3 is pricing, right? And holidays, the price goes up. All right. Number 4, I'm going to show you how to what? Create a flyer. And we're going to talk about promotion. I'm going to talk to you about how you're going to create a flyer for free from your phone or laptop. Y'all got to keep calling all kind of graphic designers. I'm going to teach you on Sunday how you're going to go right into the system for free, and you're going to create your flyer, and I'll even give you a copy. I'll give you a copy or a link, but you got to be able to get on this website in order for me to give you the link that I use, so you can just replicate what I'm already using. You don't have to create a whole new flyer. I created a flyer. Y'all can use the flyer that I'm using. Just put your own phone number. I'm also going to give you a link to a company that where you can have people call this number. And for example, I'm gonna show you on Sunday, when you call, it says call from whatever, a Mercedes 360 or Diamonds 360 or whatever, right? And then when your personal cell phone rings, you'll want to know that they're calling for the 360. Okay? So good stuff. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about how you can put all of this inside the nonprofit to create what? Funds and fundraising. Fundraising with the 360. All right. So we're going to talk about all of this in Sunday's class. And don't forget, right, the regular class is $97 and the VIP is $297. Okay. And everybody who comes to class will have an opportunity to win one of the prizes. Everybody's name goes in a hat. Somebody will pick it out. And then that's just how it's going to go. All right. So I'm so excited about Sunday's class because I feel like this is like a no-brainer for a lot of people. It's the perfect time to purchase because, again, we want to prepare for holidays and stuff like that. And you want to prepare to start getting your feet wet. So anybody have any questions right now? So if you want to sign up today, I just need you to text text 360 to 74121. Okay? Text 360 to 74121. Because that way, immediately when the link goes live, because we have our team working on the link, when the link goes live, how much is it? So we're going to cover all of that inside of class, okay? We cover all of that inside of class, and you never know. You may be one that wins 50% off of a 360. You may be a person that wins a free one. You may be a person that wins free software for 6 months. You just never know who you're going to be on Sunday. So don't sleep on opportunity, right? The poor people pass over opportunity repeatedly. So I know I have a bunch of wealth around me, and my followers are zillionaire. They're part of the zillionaire tribe, right? And you got VIP will also have access to the private Facebook group, where you guys can converse, and we'll drop little nuggets and stuff in there. We'll have a special sometimes, like right before, holidays come. So if somebody want to buy another machine or so on and so forth, I'm just really excited about it. So VIP has more time. So the regular class starts at a time, and then VIP, we get with our VIP crew before the other people come into the room. All right. So any more questions? Good. Make sure you guys text 360 to 74121. And I'm going to see you all on Sunday. Yay. All right. And if you're going to be around in the morning time, so I would say like right now, because I just covered like Were you paying attention? You welcome. Were you paying attention? I can tell right now, Blue Magic gonna be on my nerves, cause that means you were not listening to me. What were you doing? Okay, cause I covered that already. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. It was a pleasure talking to you. Peace, love, and wishing you all success in all your future endeavors. Thank you. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.